Okay, I got this great question on Snapchat during the week. I'm going to do a full video on it just in the hopes that it helps and serves more people because of the amount of screenshots that it got. Basically what motivates me, and I'm going to talk a little bit in this video just off the cuff on things that have supported me all through my life. So when I used to play underage county, when I played football at the level that I played at, when I became a professional fitness model, traveled the world in bodybuilding, and then basically when I built my business and all the things that have led to becoming a best-selling author, top podcast, and a platform that allows me to help thousands of people. So a couple of things that have helped me. So for those of you who have the book, The Fitness Mindset, the one that I wrote, you saw in the mindset section about finding your why. The biggest thing I can offer anybody in terms of keeping your motivation high is having a strong why. Again, your why may be completely different. For me, my why is my little girl. Holly has been my why since the day she was born. Before she was born, I was living a very, very different lifestyle. I was traveling the world as a professional fitness model. I was competing in bodybuilding. I was doing things and living life in a way that wasn't conducive with longevity. I was abusing fat burners. I was traveling a lot. I was always in a calorie deficit. I wasn't eating enough food. I had terrible body dysmorphia. I had all these things that were affecting me in a very, very negative way. So when she came along, my entire why changed. I went from wanting to be one of the top fitness model competitor bodybuilders in the entire world to, oh my God, I need to be the best dad that I can be, and I need to be around long term for this little creature, this little person. So I felt when I had her first, I was like, oh God. And that was how it felt. So my why changed. So everybody's why is relative. I spoke about this in the book. Your why may be a comment or a jibe from somebody that allowed you to get into better shape. It may be wanting to prove yourself to your parents or prove yourself to your friends. I know, for example, one of the reasons I read so much is I had a friend call me stupid once. He wouldn't let me do something because he's like, you're not intelligent enough to do that. And it landed and hurt with me. But one of the reasons that I picked up more books and started to read more so I could educate myself. I used that and used that why to propel my life forward. All things like that, all the negative things that you have in your life are just the way you see it. Everything is a perspective. Everything is an opinion at this moment in time. There's nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. When you reframe any negativity that comes in, you can use that as motivation to become a better version of you. If somebody has called you fat or skinny all your life, you use that, reframe it, and then consume all that information that changes the version of you on who you want to become. You hold that picture in your mind of the person you want to be. I spoke in the book about the model that people are like, oh, well, when I have this, I can become that. If I have a nice car, I'll be successful. If I have a hot girlfriend, the lads will think I'm cool. If I have a gorgeous boyfriend, all the girls will be jealous. That's the wrong model. When you become something and you put the thoughts into your head that allow you to become that person, reality will catch up with you. So to stay motivated, you need to figure out who you want to be, hold that vision of that person in your mind, and then consume all the information that's going to support that end goal. When you have a strong enough why and you use that in combination with holding the vision of the person you want to be, nothing can stop you if you consume the right information, spend your time with the right people, and don't have any self-sabotaging, limiting beliefs that are going to stop you achieving that. That goes for everything. You're somebody that's 5 foot, that people said you're too small to play in the county football or too small to go professional in your sport. Go look at the people that did it. Look at the people that joined the NBA that were 5'3". Look at Lionel Messi, who's one of the top soccer players in the world, who had to have growth hormone replacement therapy as a kid because he was underdeveloped. Use people that are examples of where you want to be. Then decide who you want to be, become that version of you, and then wait for reality to catch up. I spoke about it in the section of the book that when I was traveling in the world as a fitness model, I tried to live and make every decision I could as a #1 person on the planet, and I was waiting for reality to catch up with that version of me. I wanted to be one of the top guys to travel the world, that people would look at me. Again, ironically, it was the most happiest I was because my body dysmorphia took a complete turn, and I hated the way that I looked. But that's neither here nor there in terms of becoming who you want to be. When you decide who that in-person is, and when it's something positive like what my life is now, where I want to be there for my girl and I want to be best dad I can be, and build a business that helps and serves more people. When you become that version, all you do then is consume the information that supports that. When you have a strong enough why and you use your why on the days you don't want to do it, the days you don't want to get out of bed, remember the jibe, remember the comment that the person had at you. Use your why. It doesn't matter if it's a positive or negative. Everything is the way you see it and the way you perspectivize it and the way you see it and look at it. There is no positive. There is no negative. It's what you make of it. Those comments, if you utilize them them and they give you your fire, use them. That's fire that you can't get. Energy is never lost, it's only transferred. So that negative energy that you built up from a jibe or a comment that someone's had, use that. I had people tell me when I started my business, people told me, you're an idiot for leaving teaching and starting your own business. And now that perspective and that reality has changed because I'm a best-selling author. I have a house, a new car, all these things that people look is successful. But those people told me I was an idiot when I started. The perspective changed, but you use it. You take that fire, you reframe and go, I'm going to fucking show you. And you use that, and that's what's going to motivate you. You have your why, you reframe the positives and the negatives to serve and support you, and then you go get whatever you want. Whether that's to play top level sport, whether that's to start your own business, whether that's to have a successful relationship, whether that's to be a great mum or dad, use it, because your why and your experiences and the positives and the negatives are what's going to drive you long term and motivate you to go and achieve anything that you want. So hopefully this was, again, press play and record. So yeah, hopefully you guys get a little bit of value from this, and again, tag anyone below that needs it. Hope it helped.